Oh, there's all the comments. Welcome, everybody.
We're back.
Hey, you bastards.
Welcome to fall. Welcome to fall. Fall in Canada. And a lot of rain is coming, folks. A lot of rain if you're in the GTA, Ontario
apparently.
here. There's freaking... I saw on the app it was 50 to 75 millimeters. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's a lot of freaking rain. That's like 2 to 3 inches.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, that's a lot of rain.
Scary stuff. So here we are, everybody. Welcome. Things look a little shaky apparently down in Australia. Wade said there was a 6.0 mega quake. Mega quake. Make America great again.
Magma.
Liquid hot magma.
Magna quake. I thought it was like Make America Great Again, earthquake. I get that in half an hour storm. Oh, well, we can't all be freaking that lucky to get that much rain at once. Cats and dogs. Hello, Nikki. Hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, everybody. So, this is our post-election. Post-erection or post-election? Last week was the pre-ejaculation show. And today is the post-erection show. The $600 million boner.
For God's sake.
What?
Magnitude. Okay, I get it. It's not liquid hot magma.
Oh, you thought it was from a volcano.
Canary Islands.
You thought it was from a volcano. Canary Islands?
Yeah. Wasn't that where that volcano erupted all of a sudden?
Canary.
Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Who's saying canary in a coal mine?
Police.
Yeah, that's good.
I was listening to that earlier today in the car.
You?
Yeah, it came on in the car. That's funny.
What station is playing Canary in a Coal Mine?
No, I have my playlist thing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, no.
Here we are, mix 99 mix.
Yeah.
Canary in a coal mine. Yeah.
So
welcome. We're gonna get in. We're gonna dive into the election. We're gonna talk about all that kind of stuff, and we'll talk about my citizenship. Speaking of Canada, and and the plans I have once I get my citizenship. So check it out. We'll get into that tonight. But first, we got to get to our news, and it's all good news.
This week in music.
This week in music, brought to you by. Holy crap! I can't find it.
Ovaltine.
The Scottish.
Yeah, let's go with Ovaltine.
The mug is round.
Okay.
The jar is round. They should call it Roundtine.
Now, is it just my feed, or are we like
Freezing?
Yes.
Yes.
It's happening for everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not freezing. Oh.
Yeah, you are. I see a freeze. All of us are freezing.
We're all freezing up briefly. A couple of things here, so good. It's not just me.
Is it the feed?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
Because on my... Oh, I see.
See, every time we move, see, I'm frozen, now I'm moving, I'm frozen, I'm frozen, now I'm moving, frozen. I don't know what's happening. Everybody just calm down. It'll be okay. See, look, yeah, everybody do this.
I'm not. What's going on, guys? Watching, is it freezing up?
It's freezing up for the audience. If it does, I don't know. What can we do about it?
For the two people watching the show, is it freezing up?
And if it bothers you, good night, everybody.
This just.
I still want to know about Mark's citizenship.
Okay, we're getting it. We got this weekend music. Yeah. Oh, Tim's sticking around.
This is going to be tough. All right, well, let's get right into it. Joseph says nope. Okay. On September 15th, 1979, Led Zeppelin scored their 6th #1 album when In Through the Outdoor started a 7-week run at the top of the charts. It's the 8th studio album by Zeppelin, and it was their final album of new material. Interestingly enough, this was their 6th number 1 album, and the album had 6 different covers, as you can see in the picture. Isn't that fascinating?
I'm trying to think which one I have because it's downstairs, and I can't. I'm looking
Yeah,
at that
I can't
picture
remember
now.
which one I have either. I remember when you originally bought it, it came in like a brown paper bag thing.
Yeah.
You didn't know which one you were getting. So
And you got to paint the inside.
And the inside, yeah, it was
Watercolor.
like black and white, but if you wet it, it was one of those things and it would change color. Yeah. Exciting.
Do they still do shit like that now?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Well, you could.
Actually, when Pearl Jam puts out a record, they do a really good job. Like they put a nice package together, not with multiple covers or anything that I know of, but
Right.
they always do a really nice job with booklets and liner notes and all kinds of goodies. Stickers are always fun. Okay, moving along. September 15th, 2014, Apple released a tool so you could remove U2's new album from your iTunes account and your phone. Y'all remember this? Everybody woke up one day and there's a new friggin' U2 album on their.
That was Rafi's happiest day.
You know what's interesting here is they don't show the actual album cover because it was 2 guys, right? It was 2 guys on that album cover, naked.
It was?
That I don't remember.
I don't remember at all. I just remember seeing what the hell is this? And
Just,
then remove.
I think so.
How do I get rid of this?
I think the album cover was like kind of weird.
Mark, did you change the picture? It's just not working.
Oh,
There you go.
take out the trash. There you go, folks.
see?
Led Zeppelin was not the YouTube cover.
No.
Yeah.
Boy. Excuse me. Let's move on. September 6th, 1967, Jimi Hendrix debut LP, Are You Experienced, entered the Billboard Hot 200 album chart, where it stayed for 106 weeks,
Wow.
including 77 weeks in the top 40. That's pretty amazing. But it's worth it. That's a great album.
Yep.
Mhm.
Amazing album. I've listened to it many times. Great album. More Led Zeppelin news. September 16th, 1970, Led Zeppelin won Best Group in the Melody Maker Readers Poll. This was the first time in 8 years that the Beatles hadn't won Best Group. Took Zeppelin to take the Beatles down. Yep.
We're all sad.
I like this one. On September 17th, 1969, media around the world were running stories stating that Paul McCartney was dead. He was supposedly killed in a car accident in Scotland in November 1966, and that a double had been taking his place for public appearances. In fact, Paul and his girlfriend were on vacation in Kenya at the time. And my favorite part of this story, and I didn't get a chance to get a clip of it, was when Chris Farley interviewed.
Remember that
Paul
time
McCartney.
you were dead?
You remember that time you were with the Beatles and you were dead? That was a hoax, right? Yeah, it wasn't
that
really
was brilliant.
Chris Farley was great.
Oh yeah.
Okay. On September 17th, 1978, the video for Queen's single Bicycle Race was filmed at Wembley Stadium. It featured 65 naked female models racing around the stadium's track on bicycles, as you can see there. The bicycle rental company requested payment for all the bikes' saddles or seats when they found out how the bikes were being used. They didn't want them returned. Oh, that's too funny.
You'd have thought they could have sold them for a bit more after.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they could
In
have.
England,
Yeah, they could have, yeah,
you could have.
right?
You could have said these
of course.
were
I
And-
wonder what they did with them all.
and we haven't washed them yet, so they're worth more.
My fact checker just texted me. And
Uh-oh.
Mark, you're right about the U2 album cover. There are 2 different versions, apparently.
Oh,
That's all I know.
so I got the 2 gay guys. What are they trying to? Is that their fucking? What are they trying to tell me? What are they? Are they listening to my phone? Is that what the hell they? No, it can't be that.
brother.
There we go. We got it. This
I'm losing
show.
my voice.
This show has a fact checker.
That's right. That's how big we are. We have a fact checker. Let's see. Where are we here?
I thought you said a fat checker. That's like a
Fat
chubby
checker.
So we could call it a chubby checker.
Oh my god.
Do you remember? Did we talk about how Chubby Checker got his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago.
It was the answer to Fats Domino.
Yeah, that fucking blows my mind every time I hear it. I'm like, that's freaking amazing.
Right? And wasn't Chubby Checker? Wasn't he?
He's
a
a one
chicken plucker. That was his job, right? Before
Yes,
he got signed.
yes, he
He'd
was.
pluck chickens at a factory or something.
Yeah, and it's a one-hit wonder, and I don't even think he wrote the song. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he
Good
wrote
times.
that. I don't know. Anyways, back to the bicycles.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh, okay, we done that one. You sure?
Sorry, I'm losing my voice, people. September 19th, 1993. Pearl Jam released their second studio
it's
album,
stuck.
Versus. And in
There
my
you go.
opinion, the better album. The album set the record for most copies of an album sold in its first week, and it held that record for 5 years, despite the fact that the group declined to produce music videos for any of the album's singles. Yep. Great album. Great album. I personally think it's better than 10, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but I don't care.
So it's 11.
Hey, what? Huh?
It's an 11.
It's 11.
So it's not. It's better than 10.
It goes to 11. It's one louder. Holy crap, we got more Zeppelin news here. September 20th, 1968, Led Zeppelin, working under the name The Yardbirds, started recording their debut album at Atlantic Studios in London. The album only took 36 hours of studio time to complete, with most of the tracks being recorded live in the studio with very few overdubs.
Wow.
Pretty amazing for a debut album. Unbelievable. And it's still, to this day, such a great album.
Awesome.
When you put that record on and you just get that first blast of good times, bad times, it's just, wow. So good. I love it. We were speaking of Australia earlier. I'm not going to be able to speak in a minute. The earthquake. Well, we have some AC/DC news now. On September 20th, 1976, AC/DC released their third album, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. This was only available in Australia and parts of Europe, this version. The album has been certified 6 times platinum in the U.S. now, I guess, since it was released in the U.S. in 81, which means that it sold at least 6 million copies, becoming the third highest album by AC/DC after Highway to Hell and Back in Black.
Is Joe, you still talking about the U2 album?
Classic. It's classic.
Is he? I think he's talking
It's
about
classic,
U2.
Joe.
Age of Innocence. It's a free U2 album.
Oh, well, we're done for stories. So now we're moving on to... Oh, my God, I'm having a night. Here we go. Time for birthdays.
It's your birthday. It's my birthday, too.
All right, time for birthdays.
I forgot that. I forgot the horn for the chicks on the bikes. Chicks on bikes.
Are they horny? Oh, brother. Okay, coming up September 16th, 1925.
Jesus.
B.B. King.
Dead.
You're right. He died in 2015 at age 89.
Oh,
Do you guys remember what the name of his guitar was?
Lucille.
Lucille.
Freaking you too. Attaboy. September 19th. I just realized this is the same birthday as my mom. My mom has a birthday on September 19th.
Throw a picture up.
1958, Lita Ford, who is now 63 years old. Still looking good.
Still going. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank God for Photoshop.
Also on September 19th, 1964, country singer Trisha Yearwood. Dead or alive?
She's alive. Well,
Yeah.
she's with
57.
She's with Garth Brooks, so she might as well be dead.
Oh God.
Sorry to all you country. Sorry, Wade. I know there's some country fans listening tonight. Garth Brooks just, I watched the documentary on Garth Brooks. There was he did a movie just recently, and great guy and all that, but when he starts to cry, It fucking does me in. I just can't do that. I just like, Garth, suck it up, man. I get some therapy.
Why is he crying?
He gets so emotional. He doesn't really cry. He just plays like he starts talking about his songs and about a great experience, and he gets all freaking teary-eyed. Like, suck it up. Uh-oh. I thought Wade liked country music. Oh, I must be getting, I don't know.
I don't know. Does anybody really like country music? Really?
Well, I like. There's country music I like the old stuff, the good old stuff, which was country music,
old school country
like
music.
even some Hank Williams Sr. Give me some of that. Give me even some Dwight Yoakam I can do. But frick, this stuff today, like.
Yeah, it's pop music with a little bit of country
twang.
Yeah,
it's like farm rape music.
Let's move on.
It's farm rape music. That's what I call it. It's so fucking disgusting. It's like, girls drunk and guys drunk and this and that and.
Holy cow!
There you go.
Somebody's on a roll tonight.
No.
Okay, September 20th, 1966.
Oh, sorry. The things. There we go. That's right.
Dead or alive?
Alive.
He's alive.
He just did. Wade just did it for the money.
He did it for the money.
Wade
sold out.
You're a hooer. That's what you are. You're a music video hooer. Yeah.
He's a country whore.
But he told his buddy. He told his buddy. Yeah, I like country. I'll do the video.
Uh-oh. We got another country musician birthday here. September 21st, 1967. Faith. Uh-oh. Never mind. Yeah, there's Faith Hill's there.
Well, I could have swore I had it right.
Yeah. No, I did it wrong. I skipped one here.
Thank God for that.
You can guess who's next.
Well, she's alive.
She's alive, yeah. She's 53.
She's married to Tim McGraw, right?
Yeah, sure.
Sure,
Say
yeah.
that. So now if we go back.
Oh my God, I go backwards.
I was supposed to do. So there you go, Leonard Cohen.
He's dead for sure.
I was born September 21st, 1934. He's dead.
Yeah.
He was 82 when he died in 2016. So, okay, next we're going to see Faith Hill again. Boop. Okay. And there we go.
Right? Is that right?
September 21st, 1967. Yeah, this is right. Tyler Stewart of the Bare Naked Ladies turned 53 this week.
I thought that was just a chubby mark.
It could be. Look at. Yeah, look at him. Side by side there.
No, when I was chubby, I didn't look like that.
Okay, now before you do the next slide, I got to introduce the next birthday. It's a big one. September 18th.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what year.
Yeah, see?
Hold on.
I'm not going to tell you either.
Yeah, I know you're not. Doesn't matter.
Hold on. Let's go.
Former Northern Storm bassist and current Lightning Bolt bassist Tim Hay. And I got the most current picture I could find. There it
is. This is good. I like it.
That's from last week.
From last week, I stole a screen cap. So
that's awesome.
That was it.
No.
Those watching.
Okay, that was Joe's idea, actually. When I told Joseph about the birthdays, he says, you got to do this. Get the Skype logo for Tim's picture. But no, we do have a picture of Tim. Next picture.
Look
there
at that.
Where the hell is that?
That's
actually the cover.
That's Cherry Beach.
That's the freaking cover of the U2 album I have. What the hell?
I don't remember when that was from, but that's
for sure.
A few years ago, anyway.
He's like, what chord is it?
And
what's the key? What key is it?
Yeah, what key? E.
Like
when in doubt.
And we should have one more.
Like, hey, what?
There you go.
Are you taking
Tim
a picture of me?
Angry. Now I got a hold of Tim's mom was cleaning out the attic the other day, and I got a piece of his homework here. I found that she gave to me back when Tim was in. I don't know what grade was this, Tim? Draw balls on the tree. It says. And then the teacher wrote, you got an F+, but not those balls, Timmy.
So that was one of my better marks.
I just thought I'd throw that in there because that's Timmy.
And there you have
There
it.
you go. That's This Week in Music. That's all, folks.
This week in music.
Yeah. All right.
So well done. So where are we at? Up.
What's happening?
The election.
Oh,
How many were in line voting last night and found out that Trudeau was going to get was guaranteed a minority government, but their vote could actually push them across, or could I thought it was crazy that they got to do something with the way the frickin' time thing works with the voting. It's just crazy.
Well,
you get 4 hours to vote off work. So why can't BC have it at the same time, so they take some time off work and go vote? So all the votes come in at the same time, and
because they're not that smart to organize it properly.
It's so ridiculous.
Yesterday was a complete and total clown show with the pollings. There was in Toronto, there was how many? Was there 22 polling stations or 28, as opposed to 120 something 2 years ago, the last election. It was absolutely insane.
Well, because of COVID and all this, people are taking.
Yeah, I understand that, but who's the asshat who decided to call an election during a pandemic?
Technically, shouldn't we have had more polling stations this year because it was harder to get people through them? Hello,
common sense.
if you're a grocery store and it's going to take longer to cash people through due to your protocol, you might put a few more people on the cash registers so that the line moves faster. Now, do these people get paid to do the voting thing, or are they volunteer? They get paid, right? Yep. But you got to find these people.
I think there's both. I think there are some volunteers, but I do believe that
I think the community
they get paid as well.
All paid positions.
But how do they get these people? Because you only work 1 day a year. So I guess it's extra hours, right? You sign up and you make some money. So it's not like
you sign up and you whatever.
Is it cash? Is it cash under the table?
No.
Would that be funny? No. You get paid cash. We're trying to get the number down to $500 million instead of $600 million.
Apparently, it takes months for them to pay you.
Well, yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me. I mean, you're dealing with the government.
It's
everything
crazy.
takes forever.
So I thought, that's just, I don't know. I did watch CBC last night, and I found that a bit annoying. The person talking on there, but I don't know if you guys watched CBC last night, but I thought the woman who was hosting it looked like Rosie O'Donnell.
No, I didn't watch. I was watching some CP2 for a little bit, and they were live from Vaughan, wherever I forget where it was, one of the complexes up in Vaughan, and the line apparently was so long when the reporter got there from the end of the line to get to the front door. It took him 20 minutes as he followed the line. Like, it was insane. And people were waiting up to 2 hours.
It's crazy.
And this was at 9:30 at night.
And you haven't even voted, and they're calling it a minority government. And you haven't voted yet. And then they say every vote counts.
Well, crazy.
So everyone knows that I'm I've applied for my Canadian citizenship after all these years. So I get a letter last week that I have to do fingerprints now. Now, years ago, I know with a name like Mark Robinson, trust me, there's a lot of it's not a unique name as far as there's tons of Mark Robinsons out there. And so years ago, there was back when we had the band, when we were playing in the band, I remember a few times I got pulled over because there was a Mark H. Robinson with I think same birthday or very close. There was a warrant for his arrest. He was from like Sault Ste. Marie, and I later found out it was for rape. So they would pull me over when I went by. They'd pull me over. They'd pull up my plate, and it would see the names, and then I guess for some reason it got tagged. So I was sitting in the car sometimes for 20 minutes till this guy figured out that it wasn't me. So this went on and on. I guess they eventually caught the guy because then it stopped. I remember one time I got pulled over, but I just got pulled over for a ticket for something else. I never brought it up, so I figured the guy got caught.
Or did they catch him? Are you still eluding the police?
Well, one time they followed me to the house. Made sure I walked in the door without, I didn't say it was my house just for the sake of saying it, and then drove away. They followed me at home. They followed me home. Actually, we were playing at Sapphires in Ajax that night when they followed me home. I remember clearly.
That's harassment.
Yeah, harassment. So anyways, that's it. So this week I had to go to do the fingerprints, which I did today in Scarborough. I had to go to a FBI office where they do testing for, if the FBI wants information on you, this is where you would go and give it. So I had to go, and it's all set up with the government. It's accredited, and they now will send my fingerprints to the government, and then they have them. So that hopefully is the last step in this process. So then I thought after the election last night, I should frickin' run. Once I get my Canadian citizenship, I should run for election. But then I thought the biggest problem with running in politics is the cost of it. And I figured you got to get signs. So I said I would steal somebody else's signs. And I started today, actually. I went out and I started grabbing other people's signs that I could use for when I run. And I got my first one right here. I found this one. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to use this. Whoever it is, Mark Holland, I took your sign because you're not going to run next time, I don't think, or you're going to get new signs. But I'm going to use your signs when I run. I might change Liberal. It might be independent. But I'm going to, Mark fights for you. So there's my sign. I'm collecting those. If anyone has a Mark Fights for You and Ajax sign, to send it to me. I'm going to use these. I'm going to save a few bucks. And when I save money, we save money.
There you go.
There we go. There's my first. There's my first speech. Right there. So yeah, I'm gonna yeah. So that's it. When I save money, when I save money, you save money. That's gonna be my slogan. And I'd like to introduce to you my team. My, what do they call it? Your party. My team is Mark and Tim. They're gonna be. They're gonna
We're
be
your caucus.
You're my caucus. Is it caucus or caucus?
Watch what you say there.
Hey,
Caucus.
yeah. So I got the sign. So thanks, Mark Holland, for the sign today. There's one less I'm saving you to have to collect. I'm keeping this one. And yeah, so I don't know if Mark Holland win. And you check to see if Mark won. Because if he didn't win, maybe.
Do you know where did you steal it from?
Ajax, near your parents. I was at your parents' house. So whatever. Okay. I was at Tim's parents today for coffee. How crazy is this?
Okay, Liberal Party
and
Liberals. Mark Holland wins he won an Ajax.
Oh, he's gonna want it. He's gonna want it. Yeah, but he's got to get re-elect signs.
He wants
so
it
Mark,
back.
Give me your old ones. He's not gonna pay to get stickers. Mark and I are gonna team up. It's gonna be Marky Mark, Marky Mark, and the political and the funky political party. Anyway, so there we are. So shout out to Mark Holland winning an Ajax. He sounds like he's Dutch. I don't know if he is or not, but he sounds Dutch. So,
what? Because his name is Holland.
Wow, God, that could be. I mean, if your name's England, there's a good chance you came from England.
He was born in Pickering.
Yeah,
October
but his
16th,
parents.
1974.
Oh yeah, so he's
Canadian.
10 years younger than me. So yeah.
Yep. Everybody's younger than you.
He's looking for a pension.
Hell, he's younger than me.
So yeah, I got the first sign. I like it. I don't like the idea of fighting.
You got one sign. You're ready to go.
I don't know if I would have Mark fights for you. It sounds like I'm going to be a vigilante or something. though you might have to be an Ajax to keep the crime down. You might have to. I might have to take to the streets to make it better. Well, but
he is a Pickering native. So
he's a Pickering guy. Yeah,
comes from the tough part of Durham. So
yeah, and
that's amazing.
So I can run and Oh, I guess if my wife ran, she'd have to change her name because Lisa Robinson, they'd get her mixed up with the other one. I was showing her that the other day. The PC. That's funny.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, if she's there, but I was surprised watching the election news that there was quite a few of them said that this is so and so, but he's actually an independent now because they cut him from the party, and they're all like winning.
Yeah.
They were winning.
Yep.
They were winning, and they were cutting him out. So what happens in that case? So if they win, but they have to be an independent because the Liberal Party says they've cut ties with them.
They booted them out.
Or whoever it is, whatever party. What a mess. It's all these people are doing is running for a paycheck. They have no other incentive.
You what is it, 3 years and you get full pension?
That's all they're doing. They're working for a paycheck and a pension. That's it. You tell me these guys are in love with their community and they want to help them? Bullshit. That's all it is. It's a politics is a money grab. They don't care.
Money and power.
It is. So I sure hope the Canadian government's listening to our show because freaking last week I said something and they sent me for fingerprints.
Sure they are.
So I don't know what next week it's a rectal exam. I don't know what's coming.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh brother. Wow.
Well, you never know, right? But yeah, all electronic fingerprinting. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So they've got you now.
Yeah. They
And for any of those
technically they've had me before too. They've had me before too. Don't worry about that. This ain't nothing new. They're not going to learn anything. They're not going to find anything out. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, so that's all done. So let's freaking hope this goes through. So yeah, so I'm predicting another 4 months. But actually, it was moving pretty quick. They must be working on it. Because I've been getting some mail from them. So yeah, it's moving. So hopefully this gets sent off right away. So I'm hope it'll be a nice Christmas present to get the citizenship.
There you go.
Then I can go to the U.S. I don't want to know.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, there are some beautiful parts of America.
Just not this time. Just not during COVID. I don't think there's any place that I would risk going to in the U.S. You look at the shit show that's Florida and Texas and Louisiana, and it's like fuck. You couldn't pay me to go there.
Yeah, because they're having that. What is it? That other variant now, and that they're having this in Alberta, right? Isn't there a big breakout? There's a big breakout there.
Yep.
Alberta's getting as bad, yeah.
Yeah, they just brought back all of those restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's hard. I must admit, I'm cautious, but I must say, the wearing the mask and separating everybody does work. But after a while, when it is working, you kind of forget. You become desensitized to it because you're not seeing any. So when everything is going well, everyone's wearing their masks and they're keeping away from everybody, you think, okay, well, and when does this end? But the thing is, the minute you take all the masks off and everyone starts getting together again, you have these massive outbreaks. And I think people need to be reminded again, it's not about the amount of deaths. It's about the strain it puts on the healthcare system and the people that have to deal with it. I think that's the big thing, though people do die from it, I guess. But did you guys freeze?
I guess.
Okay. Or you just in deep thought listening to me? But I just realized why it might be glitching because I never plugged in the Ethernet cable. So we're doing this Bluetooth, which is pretty good so far. So if there is a problem, it could be.
I get it. Okay.
So Tim said, Wade said for his citizenship, he had to answer 10 questions about Australia. Well, the good news is for me, I'm over 55 now, and I don't have to answer any questions because they think if you're over 55, you're an idiot. So And I don't have to prove I can speak English anymore. Because they probably figure if I'm over 55, I'm not worth listening to me anyway. So what's the point of whether you can speak or not? So I don't know. Yeah.
The answer is about Australia. Okay. AC/DC, In Excess, Men at Work, Crocodile Dundee.
Men at Work.
And I'm missing one. Who am I missing?
You're missing. I'm trying to think of America.
Shrimp on the Barbie.
Well,
No,
the Bee Gees. The
Nicole
Bee
Kidman.
Gees. The Bee Gees
Done.
were British though, and went. I think. No fingerprints. Yeah, but fingerprints here, I think, is just kind of a random thing. It's yeah, I don't think they fingerprint everybody. But depending on your name, I know.
No, only suspected rapists.
Well, no, not. I'm not. Don't say that. I'm not fucking us. What the hell?
It followed you home, man.
Yeah, but I wasn't. It wasn't me they suspected. They want to make sure I wasn't that person. Oh my God! And you're the guy who makes the clips.
That's right.
Oh my
So
God!
much to say.
Oh, I quit. Yeah. So that's the deal with that. So we're waiting for this. The thing is, I did this once before, and they turned my thing down because I didn't have the right information to prove that I could speak English, and I lost $630. So now
What information did you need to prove you speak English?
I
Could
need
you
a
not just pick up the phone and
no,
say, "Hey"?
I needed a transcript from my for my diploma for high school. So
Okay.
I even tried to get it, which was at Scarborough Town Center. I tried to get this information. I paid $24. It never freaking came. So then I
Right.
tried to get hold of them or email them, and nothing happened. So I called them, and the guy on the phone said, well, and I said, well, can I just write a letter explaining where I went to school, that I was born in England, and I'm talking to you right now, and whatever. So the guy said, yeah, do that. So I did it, and then they sent it back and said refused.
Nice.
And there was no, like, can you please send it in? No, it says your thing has been refused.
Yeah, and you lost all that money.
Yeah, so now I feel like I've put another $630 in the slot machine, and I pulled the lever, but now and then the fingerprints were $44.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So it was $440 a finger digit. Works out to be, I think.
Oh my God.
And I wasn't. They weren't registering at first. I was putting them on, and she said, "Oh, you need a bit of hand cream. Here you go." So I put the
Really?
yeah. So she gave me a bit of hand cream. So I rubbed it on my hands. I'm thinking, this is getting. We're the only people in this place. It's getting a little scary now. So I put my fingers down on the thing, and I did it. And then when I pulled them off, I noticed that all my fingerprints were still on the screen because of the cream. And I'm like, should I, like, wipe this cream off the glass or what? I said, oh, I shot some cream on the screen when I, she goes, no, we don't want to print the vat. I said, oh, only 10 fingers.
Oh, brother.
I said, you really want to know it's me, don't you?
In case they don't need your DNA. They just need your fingerprints.
Oh, then there was then I had to walk down the stairs, which wasn't a problem. But I had to walk down the stairs, and because they were having a fire drill at the same time. So I'm coming out, I get down the bottom. Apparently business went on as usual, but the whole building was standing out front. And I was upstairs getting fingerprinted in the FBI office, and the fire alarm's going off. Oh, it was kind of funny. And then the elevators wouldn't work. So there was a young girl there, and she goes, oh, I don't think the elevators work. And she goes, the fire drill. And I'm like, no. And she goes, we'll have to go down the stairs. And I'm thinking, oh, fuck, I got to walk down now with a young girl in a staircase in a fire alarm. Like, fucking, like, this is 2021. I don't know if should I be doing this? Is this appropriate? Like, I'm thinking, oh my God. So I just went first and ran down the stairs. but then I got it.
George Costanza pushed her out of the way.
But then then I got to the then I got down to the second floor, but there was no number 2 there, and I thought, oh, this must be it. So I went out the door, and she goes, no, you got to go one more. I was like, oh, she caught up with me. Oh, it's funny. So then I get down to the bottom, and the security guard's there, and he goes, can you please go and stand on side of the other side of the street? And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. See ya. Oh, it was funny. It's just funny how a simple little thing can just make you laugh. Like
I think fun and excitement just follows you wherever you go. I do.
I just think, though, I find funny side of stuff.
Well, you have to.
Yeah.
Right? You have to in life, right?
Yeah.
You got to look for the humor in things. I mean, if you don't, it can get pretty fucking depressing.
Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh, I wanted to. I got to make Joe a shirt, and Lisa made this shirt, and I want to know, Joe, are you still watching? Because check this out. Lisa just made this one. I thought this was
cool. Yeah. Nice.
I think it's 3D. So if you need Halloween shirts, but
nice.
Joe, let me know if you like that one, Joe. But Joe, I can make a custom shirt for you too. Maybe we should, Joe. Maybe we should do Joe's film productions or something shirt. I think that'd be a good idea.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. And speaking of that, his film has been accepted into the Pickering 5-Minute Film Festival.
Awesome.
Yep. We had a Zoom meeting with him. When was this, Joe? Last week? I can't remember. There you go. They asked us to make one small change. And so we did. It was no big deal. We did the change and resubmitted, and it's in. And
did they get rid of you, or?
Yeah, they just wanted to put a black, just cover my face out completely.
He got a 19-year-old. He's got a 19-year-old chick now with big tits hanging out. She comes out of the pool.
It's called ratings. Yeah.
Listen here, kid. This is what I need. That's what I need to see. This is what we need. You got to get rid of that fat old guy, and you got to get a chick in there with big tits. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna sell.
Yeah, that was it. Exactly.
And you shouldn't have a problem finding one of those in Pickering. I'm telling you right now, I grew up in Pickering, and there's lots of them.
Yeah, we just went out in the street, found one, and said, hey, you want to be in our movie? And yeah, totally. No, there was a line we needed to change.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I made a crack. We were arguing about the T-shirts, our T-shirts. He was wearing a white shirt. I was wearing a black shirt. He made a comment about my black shirt, and I said in the original line, I just blurted out, black shirts matter.
Oh,
right?
Okay. Yeah.
And they felt that it could, they were pretty certain that somebody would be offended by that, and it would be a problem.
Lisa's offended right now. What the hell? I don't know what she's...
So I just overdubbed a line and fixed that, and yeah, so it's done.
That's good.
And the film festival is actually this Saturday, the 25th, starting at 1 p.m.
Can we vote, or how does that work? Like, or is it do they have a committee voting? It's
honestly,
not like...
I do not know. Joseph, do you know about it? I do not know. I can hear.
That would be good to know, because then we could post it.
I just put the link in the comments, and I don't know how they vote or how it works, but you can check it out on
Well, they
Saturday.
probably have a committee that votes.
They probably do.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
whatever.
think they, yeah.
Yeah. And Joseph's time slot is around 2:00, I believe.
Now, is this all done online?
It's all online. It's on YouTube.
So
it's
you can watch it on
broadcast.
YouTube. Great.
Yeah, so they're showing all the short films. They're 5 minutes and under. And Joseph's time slot is around 2:00. And he is supposed to be on there to do a Q&A about his movie before or after. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I won't be there with him. I will be away this weekend. But so, yeah, check that out. And then there's apparently an awards show afterwards, after they view all the films. And I guess they vote. I don't know how it works. And then they're going to give out awards. So,
awesome.
All right.
Sounds pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so go Joseph. And then if you win something, I get royalties, right, buddy? Huh?
Did you do the back end box office, or what did you do? Wasn't just a straight fee, I hope.
No, I got a straight fee. I got a flat fee, plus I want a percentage.
Yeah, flat out
so
nothing.
Yeah, you want the back end.
Yeah. Of
Okay.
course. For the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Just in case this takes off on DVD and Blu-ray, and now there's a director's cut,
What about
and then
merch?
there's an edited version.
Did you get cut yourself in on the merchandise?
I'm gonna handle all the merchandise.
I hear they do that a lot.
Joe, don't let him get a piece of that.
I hear they do that a lot in
Versus where it's
gay.
at.
I hear they do that a lot in gay porn. They give you the back end. A lot of times in gay.
Murphy. Oh my God.
I don't know why we're on this theme of gay porn tonight, Mark.
I don't know.
What happened to you?
It was freaking
Something to do
U2.
with
It
that
was the
fingerprint
U2 album
scanner.
cover.
I don't know.
I don't
It
know.
was the U2 album cover. That's what started it. It was U2.
Oh, it's the U2 album.
Or
cover.
it was the balls.
That's what
Or
is.
it was the balls on your Christmas tree. There's so many freaking signs. There's
Good
there's
Lord.
so many signs.
Holy moly.
God
okay.
damn it.
Wow. So yeah, with the merchandising, there'll be action figures of me and Joe out soon, and you can
Lunchboxes.
wrestle with them, and lunch boxes and little pool kits and everything else. Oh, Joe says we'll talk. Apparently,
A bloopers cut. A bloopers
talk
cut.
to
Well,
him.
you've already heard of one of the bloopers they made. The Black Shirts Matter blooper. But but I don't know if it was. I think it's been less than a week that Norm Macdonald passed away. We didn't mention that last week. It's been recent. Yeah.
I think it was last Tuesday, wasn't it? Wasn't it on last week?
Did we talk about it last? Maybe we did.
I think we mentioned it. Yeah.
Yeah, we
okay.
mentioned it.
Yeah, we mentioned that he passed away.
I've
Yeah.
been seeing a lot of his stuff pop up on.
Oh yeah.
On Netflix. Yeah.
And I can't,
Facebook.
And I can't not watch it.
Yeah, I know. He is funny. But that's the thing I like. I think if I could compare the way I think like him a little bit, where the shit just hits you in the head and you can't do nothing about it.
Mhm.
Like whether it's even he
didn't care at all.
No.
And that was part of his whole. Like he loved when he failed.
And I don't
like
really
he
give
thought
a
that
shit.
was the funniest thing ever.
No, like you don't care. Yeah, you just find it funny, and if
When
someone
he was
else
fired
does,
from Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah.
Right?
yeah,
When they kicked him off the news, and then they put him in a sketch, and he turned right to the camera and just said, "I got to do this sketch now," and bang, that was the end of his Saturday Night Live career,
Yeah.
and he loved it. I mean, I thought that was brilliant.
yeah. No, he was. I watched something of him. He was. There was a really nice tribute to him. The Howard Stern.
Oh yeah.
Facebook page did a nice. Well, I guess Howard Stern was talking about him, and they did a really good show. But yeah, because he was sick for quite a while.
And 9
Apparently,
years,
yeah.
and no one knew.
No one knew.
Yeah,
No,
totally. Well, he had his his talk show or whatever it was on Netflix. I didn't think it was that long ago, but I guess it's quite a few years now if he's been sick for that long.
Because he had said something. He had said something a few years ago that was people found offensive. And
I think he said that every time he.
No, I think he used the word retard.
Oh.
He used the word retard, and then someone said, "Oh, you can't use that." And then he said the joke again, but he said he used Down syndrome or something. He just dumped it with another thing, and it was like, oh man. But the problem with humor, though, and unfortunately today, it probably the most non-racist people are comedians that joke about the stuff because they see the connection to the language.
Mm-hmm.
They see it's a comedy is really just a play on words, and it is about not expecting, or like it's a lot like laughter is the equivalent to like if you're watching a scary movie, it's what is it, flight or fight? It's when you're watching a scary movie.
Fight or
So
flight,
if you're watching a scary movie or something happens and there's something, you're in the house and it's very quiet and you hear something, and then someone comes up behind you and scares you and you scream. The scream is you letting out the built up tension inside you. That's what the release is, and then you're okay because you've got this building up. And jokes comedy is the same thing because someone's telling you a joke and you don't know where it's going. So it's building up inside you because you don't know what's going to happen. And when they tell you the punchline, you laugh and release it. So it's the same as the scare, as it's still a build up. And I think in order to do that, you play with the language. And if you try not to, I mean, how can you not get offensive? Well, I shouldn't say get offensive, but how can you not say things that are on the edge? Because that's what comedy is. Comedy is that. I don't understand how people can be so offended by humor.
I think you nailed it. I think there are cerebral comedians, and then there's just comedians who just say things for the sake of saying them. Like Norm was a very smart man, you know, and like you said, he played with words, and he had that impeccable timing. Like he'd just hang and let everything sink in and of what he was saying. Whereas there are some comedians who just say, you know, or whether it's just swearing or whatever for the sake of it. Like it doesn't really enhance the joke in any way. Whereas
Norm was a genius at it, and the perfect example was that moth joke he told. Right?
Oh
He drew this joke out.
Was that on Conan O'Brien?
How long?
Yeah, Conan O'Brien.
Well, it's been just Well, that's what is it? Pride and Prejudice. The whole story that he's basing that on. Was it Pride and Prejudice?
I can't remember, but just the way he delivered it.
Yeah.
And how he had you hanging on the edge of your seat, and then when he hit the punchline, it was just so much better. I think
he stumbled a lot telling jokes. Like he would say them wrong sometimes and then correct it. He just didn't care.
That's his mind. That's the way his mind goes. He's constantly thinking ahead, I think, and he gets too far ahead. But that's part of what I like about him, is because he kind of gets off track and gets lost, but then finds it again, and that's funny in itself too, the way he does it.
Yeah. Because I think, I mean, I'm probably my biggest fan when it comes to being funny, because I laugh at what comes, because I don't know what's coming out of my, people say, you know, but you honestly, like some of the things that go through my head, I'm a big believer in determinism, where most of everything you do is predetermined before you do it, based on your subconscious. I don't know if we talked about determinism before on here. Did we ever talk about that? I don't know if you guys, but they've been doing some scientific tests saying that they've studied the brain. So when you're thinking about something or you're going to do something, they say that before you say it or come to the decision, or let's say you're making a decision about something, whether you should go left or right, they say that you make the decision subconsciously. Then it's relayed to your conscious brain, and then your conscious brain goes through the motions again. So you actually think that you're making the decision, but your subconscious brain has made it for you. So you're not actually consciously making the decision, but you're consciously becoming aware of your decision. So I'm not saying that the whole world is determined, like there's a plan. It's just that how we work as human beings, they reckon that it's just like when you see something, the light hits your eye, your eye just captures things. People think you actually see out your eye, but no, the light goes in and gets captured in the eye, and then it's sent through the nervous system like a code. It goes into the brain, and then it's projected basically into your mind, and you see it. You see this vision. And it doesn't happen right away. Obviously, there's a bit of a space between the light hitting your eye and your brain actually turning it into a vision. So that's how your eyes work. So the consciousness can be the same thing. So I'm not saying just stay home and sit on the couch, because that you still need to follow through on your subconscious thoughts. So there you go. There's my deep philosophy for today.
Not only are we political now, we're going to have a political party, but we are so educational and scientific. We got it all figured out. Like, look at, like, come on, right?
I'm gonna.
This is brilliant.
I'm gonna change. It's gonna say Mark.
Come on,
Mark.
we've got it all. We've got it all.
Mark determines for you. We need to change the slogan a little bit, but I need to work with those letters so I can do it with a Sharpie. We're not spending any money. Remember, if I save money, you save money.
You save money. That's right. And who doesn't like to save money?
And I need a campaign bus. I don't want to mess around. So if anyone's got an old school bus kicking around, Eric, bring your school bus back to Ontario. I need it for a campain.
There you got it.
And we're gonna have we're gonna play. Gonna have.
I'm just reading the comments. Poor Joe. Hang
so
in there,
confused.
Joe. It's okay, buddy.
What's wrong with Joe? See, that's it. It's
Apparently
all
he
determined.
has no idea what the hell is happening.
So when you get in trouble, Joe, you just say, "Sorry, back here. I didn't. It wasn't my idea. I had no control over this." But there is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff written about determinism. I like it. It makes a lot of sense. I'd use it in court if I had to. Officer, Your Honor, listen to this.
Oh, brother.
Have you seen Billy Madison? Is Billy Madison?
The movie, isn't that an Adam Sandler movie?
Oh, that's the one where he goes back to school, isn't it? Is that Billy Madison? Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to repeat
that's
JK, kindergarten through.
That's not the site where you.
something.
That's Billy Madison's not the site where you find married women, is it? Oh, that's Ashley Madison. Didn't someone remember when someone hacked into that? Someone hacked into that site and took all the people's frickin' and said they were gonna.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did he hold them for ransom or what happened? I can't remember.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Or did he just expose everybody?
I just settled out of court. I just Billy Madison. What was that? Is that that's a funny movie, was it? Well, Adam Sandler had. Well, no, wasn't he?
Well, Adam Sandler. They're all the same.
Wasn't he in a Wasn't he in a serious movie once?
Yeah, it was Rain on Me or Rain Down. No, I just remember the Who song at the beginning.
Rain Over Me.
Oh,
His wife or his family died.
Yes, I saw that.
His family died, and he actually wasn't bad in that.
He did Punch Drunk Love as well, which was semi-serious.
Okay.
It was. Is that a Wes Anderson movie or Paul Thomas Anderson movie? I
that
can't
chick
remember.
flick, Drew Barrymore, 50 Blind Dates or something. Was he in that? Was he in that? Oh, maybe it wasn't him. I think it. Where she doesn't remember what happens the next day, every day. Like she forgets everything that happens. If Lisa's watching, she may remember if it was Adam Sandler.
I'm looking up his movies now. Oh, Grown Ups. That was a very serious drama.
Grown Ups, and then he was what?
50 First Dates.
50 First Dates. That's
Barrymore.
it. That's it. So it was.
Wasn't he also in Blended with her?
Blended. Yep.
Yeah.
2014.
What was the?
Billy Madison came out in 1995. Good God.
What was Billy Madison about? I have no idea.
The one where he went back to school to repeat all the grades and.
Yeah, Rain Over Me was the one.
Wasn't that
Mr.
wasn't that Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School?
Oh, that was
That's a different one, but that was a good one.
That was
Remember, he had Rodney Dangerfield, and I think
what was the name of that movie?
Back to School.
Was it called? Back to
School.
That was
remember, he had the hot tub and he had the cigars
totally.
and all that. He had the dorms and he had all the chicks.
I loved Rodney.
Rodney, he did that dive. He was a diver, right?
Yeah.
Next diver. What's it called?
The flound. No,
I can't remember what it's called. And he dives off one diving board to the next diving board.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, too funny.
Actually, Norm Macdonald said he was the best at what he did. He said Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, he was great. He was great. Adam Sandler also did The Wedding Singer with what's her name?
Drew Barrymore.
Oh yeah. That was okay. But yeah, after a while, his movies, he's the same old.
Yeah.
Trying to
Spanglish was a drama, wasn't it? He did a movie called Spanglish. Sorry, it's a romance comedy where he played more of a serious role.
The Triple Lindy. That was the.
Oh, is that what it?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm trying to think.
Uncut Gems. Okay.
What was the one he was in where he had the Spanish nanny? Wasn't there a one
Spanish
with, or was
nanny.
that? Wasn't there one with him and there was, or his wife was. Like the actress who's Spanish.
Oh, you're thinking
Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek, isn't that Grown Ups?
Yeah.
His wife.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, she's
Salma
his wife,
Hayek.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I got the Adam Sandler movie, Airheads. With Steve Buscemi and what's his name, Brendan Fraser. when they
so
break into the radio station.
People on our street are putting up Halloween decorations.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
That's over a month away.
Yeah. Last week on the weekend they were putting them up on the weekend, so it was before.
Really?
They were putting them up in the summer.
Yeah. When's the first of fall? Is that today?
Yeah. Yes,
today or
today.
tomorrow? Or...
Today. I can't remember.
No, it's 21st. So
that's today. Right? That's today, right? Yeah.
So we need a logo for Burshapper Productions.
Just big BP.
BP? Better than DP.
Here we go again.
Well, I just say it. I just thinking of things that
DP Productions.
Things that rhyme with BP.
Joe, start working on a logo.
Couldn't you just steal the BP logo, like the BP oil?
BP oil?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good idea because you want to get sued right at the beginning when you got no money.
Yeah.
So it gets you lots of money.
Free
that's
publicity.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you know what we could do? We could do DP, and then to make it a B, looks like a penis. And then that's what you need. And then
he's not making porno films.
And then
not yet. Anyway.
Not yet. But this is where it all begins.
Oh,
and if he casts his dad in one, there's something seriously wrong with that.
Well, I'm sure there's been a few titles out there.
Let's go. Let's get into it.
Weekend at Dad's house. Pool party at Dad's house.
Oh, good God.
We could call it Burr Schaefer Productions.
Wait, you know what? And you just have a masseuse.
You've got the masseuse
already.
You've got the skin.
This masseuse comes over. Wasn't that what did Mark get in trouble for?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah. No, we're talking about.
You. I got him a hooker.
That's it.
So we already have the plot, right? It writes itself. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, poor Kelly showed up at the wrong time, too. People coming in halfway through these conversations. Oh, my goodness. Lord have mercy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You never know. I think that's why people tune in. It's like a train wreck. You just never know when the train's going to go off the rails.
Well, that's why I show up every week.
See, that's CP rails. That's CP rail. So we got BP rail, we got BP, CP, and DP, EP, extended play. You could stick a P behind anything. Hookers. It was hookers. Kelly's right. It was hookers. All our guests get hookers from now on. Oh, Joe's messaging me. Where's my hooker? No, Joe, you're too young. What's that? Joe wants on the show next week.
Got a few years.
Oh God, kids today! I tell you. So let's before we leave, let's do a couple of Rodney Dangerfield jokes. You got any?
I don't get no respect at all.
No respect. I tell you, my wife is so fat when she wears high heels, she strikes oil. I tell you, no respect. My wife and I said we're only gonna smoke after we have sex. I haven't smoked in 2 years, and she's up to 2 packs a day. No respect, I tell you, no respect. Can I get some respect here? See, that was funny shit.
Yeah, he was so ugly when he had to trick or treat over the phone.
Oh, let's look him up. Hold on, Rodney Dangerfield jokes. Let's go, quick.
Here we go. Okay. Stand by, everybody.
People, please send them in. My wife and I were so happy for 20 years, then we met. No respect.
I just read that.
Oh, you got the same list.
I asked my old man if I could go ice skating on a lake. He told me, wait till it gets warmer. My doctor told me to watch my drinking. Now I drink in front of a mirror. Drink too much, way too much. My doctor drew blood. He ran a tab. Classic.
I come from a stupid family. During the Civil War, my great uncle fought for the West. No respect. Well, I got respect.
No respect at all.
My mother had morning sickness after I was born.
Was he the one that said, "In my house we say grace after we eat"? Was that him? Was that one of his, or is that somebody else?
I don't know.
Oh God!
When I played in the sandbox, the cat kept covering me up.
Me and my dad used to play tag. He'd drive. I joined Gamblers Anonymous. They gave me 2 to 1. 2 to 1, I wouldn't make it. Sorry, I can't read. And then I joined AA, and there was a 2-drink minimum.
My uncle's dying wish was to have me sitting on his lap. He was in an electric chair.
My mom once took me to a dog show, and I won.
Yeah, I heard that one.
I knew a girl so ugly that she was known as a 2-bagger. That's when you put a bag over your head in case the bag over her head breaks.
Oh my God!
See that? Yeah,
What now?
This week we're giving away a free YouTube album for the the best Rodney Dangerfield joke. I'm just concerned that they had 2 different album covers, and I didn't get the garbage can one because I thought that was a much better album cover. So they did what Led Zeppelin did after all.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my God.
My daughter's been picked up so many times she's starting to grow handles.
It was just so straightforward.
I walked in on my wife and the milkman. The first thing she says is, "Don't tell the butcher." Jesus.
Speaking of hookers, a hooker once told me she had a headache. I went to a massage parlor. It was self-service. If it weren't for pickpocketers, I'd have no sex life at all. I met a Surgeon General. He offered me a cigarette. That is brilliant. God damn it, that's so good.
And we were poor too. Why, if I wasn't born a boy, I'd have nothing to play with.
I knew a girl who was so ugly they used her in prisons to cure sex offenders.
Sex offenders.
Joe says, I don't think we can give away the YouTube album. You can. You just slip it in a Led Zeppelin cover.
Yeah, apparently. You remember the first time you had sex? I do. And boy, I was scared. I was alone.
I was so ugly, my mother used to feed me with a slingshot. Oh, that's good stuff, man. And the thing is, you can't stop. You can't stop.
I'm not a sexy guy. I went to a hooker. I dropped my pants. She dropped her price.
Some dog I got too. We called him Egypt because he left pyramids in every room.
Oh boy.
I worked in a pet store and people kept asking me how big I'd get. I gotta do it. Where's the thing?
Last week I told my psychiatrist, I keep thinking about suicide. He told me from now on you have to pay in advance. Right.
Oh, you can't say that joke today. Well,
when I was a kid, all I knew was rejection. Even my yo-yo didn't come back.
God. I could tell my parents hated me. My bath toys were a toaster and a radio. Wait, set that in. Wait, awesome. We're Mark's gonna mail you out a YouTube a U2 album tomorrow. You need an iPhone to get it though. It's free. Oh boy, now look at me. I'm tired. That was good. Good old Rodney Dangerfield to the rescue at the end.
Yep.
So anything this week? What's going on? You got any plans? Besides building an ark tomorrow?
Building an ark? Yeah. Going to start on the ark tomorrow for all the rain, apparently.
I think it's already started.
Has it?
Yeah, it's already coming down.
Well, we got live weather reports now.
Yeah, live here. It's raining in Clarington.
It's raining. Clarington.
You don't even need a phone anymore.
There was an earthquake in Australia. We got rain in Clarington.
We cover the whole world.
We got it.
We cover it from Clarington all the way to Australia. Not anything in between, but we'll tell you what's going on there.
No.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what it's doing in Pickering.
Yeah.
Don't know. I don't care.
But maybe our rain's bigger here. They say rain used to be bigger when the environment was cleaner. So back when the dinosaurs were around, the raindrops were very big. But all the pollution up in the atmosphere breaks up the rain. Makes the raindrops smaller, apparently. I don't know how.
So you're talking like the actual raindrops.
The raindrop.
Used to be bigger.
Bigger drops. Like, sometimes it does rain, right? And they're big, like boom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes it's ice cubes.
Holy cow.
Raining cats and dogs. There was a reason why they called it raining cats and dogs. What the fuck was it?
Yeah, because they used to have.
Isn't that how they used to get the dogs?
Straw roofs.
Yeah,
and then the animals would fall through and.
Yeah, they would jump off. Our raindrops are the size of dimes. Wade says. That's pretty big. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Who sang that song?
This is the singing part of the show.
Who sang that song? Trivia. Who sang Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head?
You just did.
No, but I know.
Originally.
Who was the was it BJ Thomas?
Yes.
Was
Tim just looked it up.
No,
I think it was.
But I think you're right.
BJ, raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling. Mm-hmm. Wayne Newton. No, well, he probably did sing it. Wayne Newton sang everybody else's songs.
Wayne Newton sang everything, I think. Ah, boy.
Now, didn't Wayne have a brother named Fig?
Of course he did.
Is he the guy? Yeah, B.J. Thomas. Yeah, B.J. and the Bear. Remember that?
That's a different guy.
That wasn't him though, was it? B.J.
What does the BJ stand for?
I don't know.
Barry.
Oh,
Barry
for
Jr.
B.J. Thomas? Like, you know what? Fuck. Like, when you shorten your name, like, for God's sakes, why would you want to? Why? I don't know when. I don't know how far back you have to go, but fucking hell, like BJ, like I could understand TJ, you know, but BJ, really, Mom, Dad, what were you thinking? Billy Joel. Oh, is it Billy Joel? No.
Oh, I remember.
Billy Joel McKay.
Me and Joe were at the baseball game last week, and I remember when the mascot used to be BJ Birdie.
BJ Birdie. That's another thing too. Like, fuck, guys. Like, come on. Like, I know.
Yeah, not anymore. No, now he's Ace.
Ace. Oh, they changed
Ace.
it. See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I hear that, I think of Ace and Gary from Saturday Night Live. The ambiguously duo.
Now, is he a gender neutral mascot?
Bird, I assume. I don't know.
Because if it was BJ the Bird, sounds like a guy.
No, it's not BJ the Bird. It's BJ Birdie.
Blue Jay Birdie.
Blue Jay Birdie.
Oh,
yeah, the BJ stands for Blue Jay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Although you could buy those T-shirts outside of the dome that says,
well, yeah, exactly.
Nine
So
BJs are better than what is it? One BJ is better than 9 Yanks.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. You're opening yourself up to this. God damn it.
I don't know.
Like the worst mascots. There must be some really bad. I think I've seen some videos of some really bad mascots. Like names of mascots and yeah. Is that real? Raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling.
God.
That is amazing. Yes. Yeah, see, maybe you just don't think about these things. You just sometimes you forget your last name and initials. And yeah. I like it. Well, I don't. Not. That's good. I think what's even better is realizing that and posting it. That's great. Yeah.
Years and years ago, my father worked with a guy, and this is not a joke. This is.
Oh my God, where's this going?
His name was Harry Beaver.
Harry Beaver.
Harry Beaver.
Harry Beaver.
Yep.
Oh my God, Harry Beaver.
Yeah. Talk about bad parenting.
She laughs her ass off now. But she didn't before. Oh my God, yeah. Well, my nickname was Beaver in school. It was.
Because of your teeth, right?
Yeah, I broke both my teeth, and I broke one in England, and they put this big fucking cap on. I swear to God, it had to go over the teeth. So you can only imagine. It's got to be really big. I get off the plane here. I didn't even know what a freaking beaver was. The animal. And, yeah, it's just like fucking everyone was calling me Beaver right off the bat. Yeah. Yeah, when she was a teen. Yeah, I'd want to kill you too. But yeah, that was tough. The Beav. I was Beaver. Yeah. And you're stuck with it. Then I was called Rabbi because of for some reason Robinson's people would shorten it to Rabbi.
Rabbi? Really?
I had one friend that started that. Rabbi. I didn't even look Jewish.
She doesn't look Jewish.
I didn't even have a tattoo.
Oh boy.
What is your name? What if your name was Richard Dick? Dick. Dick. Yeah, Richard's a tricky one. I don't know how it got to Dick.
I know. I don't understand how some names get abbreviated to whatever. Like, yeah.
It's like Lisa's name is Elizabetta. And so
Elizabetta
with an S, not a Z. And then it's Lisa. And I just call her Betty now because Betty is. And I told her she can call me Al.
Oh,
that's a good way to finish right there. You can call me Al. Hey Betty, you can call me Al. She absolutely. I can tell she's not watching right now because she would have been in here in a flash because she hates it when I say Betty.
Who do we have watching? How many people we got?
We have
Joe, we got Wade.
There's about 6.
About 6.
6 rhymes with slicks.
Elizabetta.
There you go. Elizabetta. Okay. So that's where they get the Betty from, right? You just take the A, put a Y there. Oh, I see.
What about Betta? Just say, hey, Betta.
Let's get some clarification here. Lisa is my name. What's that? Me? Joe, do you have a middle name?
Watch me. Joe, watching. Everybody who's watching, say me.
Kelly, Joe, Lisa.
Don't forget.
Don't ever freaking call me Betty.
Don't frigid.
Don't call me. Don't call me Al. Don't call me Al anymore. I'm not playing Al anymore. I'm not playing Al. You can call me Al. That was a good album. Going to Graceland. Oh,
that was a great album.
Who was in the video? Who was in the video with
Chevy Chase?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey, better. All right.
So wing, better.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yep.
We're all. This is the old man's.
Time to sleep.
The old man's club is going to sleep now because yeah. And Joe, it's past your bedtime, so get to bed.
This will get removed for copyright issues, but that's okay.
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now?
Now we're all gonna.
You know what's
stuck in our
funny?
heads.
I have my cousins in England. I remember this song came out was in England. My cousins love the fact when they said he's a little bit soft in the middle because that's a saying in England. Like if you're not all there, you're a bit soft in the middle, and they just loved hearing that. They thought it was the greatest thing. Yeah, soft in the middle. You can't do that. See, technically, you couldn't say that. There's a man walking down the street. He's a little bit soft in the middle. That's like saying there's a man walking down the street. He's a little bit
South of sanity.
Well,
is that what you mean?
Soft in the middle is a little bit. You could say retarded or slow.
No, you can't say that.
No, you can't say that. So take that back. Cut that out. But no, but that's what. What would be the word? What would you say now if someone is soft in the middle?
Isn't all there.
But that's not right either. What's the medical term? That's what I want to know.
Challenged.
Is that right?
Mentally challenged? Is
mentally
that a thing?
Challenged?
That's an old one too, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't know to somebody who has that disability how you would So I'm just saying that song today, man walks down the street, he's a little bit soft in the middle. Like to me that sounds like red flags over it. I'm okay with it, but I know a lot of people would jump over that. Like remember
well, that song is 40 years old.
No joke. No. That's different.
So you're missing the point.
That's it. No. Usually a freaking idiot is pretty much on the ball. He's just a freaking idiot. Four beers short of a 6-pack.
God.
Oh, so yeah, so I don't know. You can't, because if they say you can't, if you can't say the word retarded to somebody, which can't say you can't. No, somebody can be somebody. Okay, I think retarded is retarded is a proper term, is it not? If somebody is retarded.
Well,
but you can't
it's a
call
felony.
somebody.
Not anymore.
But you can't call somebody who you can't call somebody like you. If you call somebody an idiot, it's one thing. But to call someone retarded, you can't use that word to explain someone acting like an idiot. But if somebody is retarded, that's different. If someone is actually, if we're talking about somebody who's actually retarded, is that actually a word?
I don't think that's
is that
word anymore. It's not the term anymore.
So
it's
Freaking idiot.
I don't know. You know what? I don't even know.
Okay. So you're right. It says offensive, dated, less advanced in mental, physical, or social development. Very foolish or stupid is the offensive term.
Right.
So I wonder
How the hell did we get on this topic?
Yeah.
The use of
soft in the middle. Yeah.
Soft in the middle.
So these guys are saying at this university is saying the use of the R word and why it's a problem. Like, because someone says that's so. This article. This is an article, just so people understand, from a university. They're saying that why is it a problem? So they're saying that's so, in quotations, that's so retarded, or don't be such a retard are frequent statements I hear casually around campus.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that's why. So that's when it becomes offensive. But my question is, because retardation was used as a medical term, but then people took that word.
But the key word you said was used. So.
Well, no. What do you mean? I said used.
Yeah, you said it was used as a medical term, meaning it's not used anymore.
Well, I don't know. That's what I don't know if it is anymore, because that's where
this hurts my head.
Okay.
It's too late to be.
Okay.
So it's called. So
why don't we just call it
mentally challenged. So someone is mentally challenged now, and that's. So they've taken the word out. So.
Yeah.
So, but again, equivalent. If you said, if I said to you, Tim, now, you're freaking mentally challenged, like that is the equivalent.
It would become an offensive thing.
That becomes an offense. Now you're using it as an offensive thing.
Yeah, because.
But I could use the word idiot.
Just use that.
Okay,
I'll take it.
Okay, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Oh, the Three Idiots live on Tuesday night.
I prefer the term Three Amigos.
Three Amigos? All right. The Three C's.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds bad too.
No, don't do that.
I'm going to kill one of these big mosquito hawk things. There we go. Where he came from. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to our wonderful show tonight, where we take a look at all these different types of old words that people used to use, but you can't use them anymore.
Oh,
and
boy.
if you
what's the word for next week? We'll come up with one.
And if you're looking for a new name, you've come to the right place. We can we can fix you up with a whole new identity.
You okay there, Tim?
Oh yeah. Just trying to fix this chair.
But it's okay to say you have to
retard your timing on a car.
Retard your timing.
Now we're getting into mechanics. I don't know.
Mike and the mechanics.
But yeah, my head's starting to hurt.
All right, we're out of here. We're way past our bedtime. It's It's 10:30, and Tim's gonna explode.
Yeah. All righty. Enjoy the rain.
Okay. See you guys.
Take care.
I gotta hit the clip.
See you tomorrow.